Hello everyone, welcome back to the Shafted Podcast, Dragon Ball Legends #1 podcast, and today we are going to be doing our official pre-8th anniversary, or May 2026, 8th anniversary pop. Before we get into that, I'd like to thank you guys so much for the support, especially on the normal videos. You guys have been commenting, you guys have been subscribing. Thank you guys so much. We are starting to build a community and things are going great. Thank you so much. Before we talk about the top 10 though, and the honorable mentions of course, I wanted to talk about two things. One, on Saturday, or the 9th, we're getting Goku Day. I don't know what we're getting, we haven't gotten anything since, I believe, the 6th anniversary year, so 2 years ago. So I don't know if we're gonna get anything, we might not. Expect something though. As well as, we're getting 2 bait banners, or actually I think, is it 2 or 4? I'm pretty sure it was 2.
Well,
I think it's 2.
Well, no, because there's Vegito Trunks, and then technically we have that one banner right now with using Super Gogeta and Gohan. So.
Yeah. Also, I forgot to mention we have Blue and Red here again.
Okay.
Say hi, guys.
What's up?
Hello.
All right. Anyways, we're getting 2 bait banners. Do not fall for it. Okay. Now, let's get into the honorable mentions. I will let Rhett start the first 2. Rhett?
So we're bringing in a Xeno God Vegeta. He's really good. Honestly, when you use him, he has really good overdrive thing.
Yes, he can farm overdrive fast.
Yeah. Also he buffs a God Key team, which is pretty nice. And Future, and Xenoverse, I guess. Yeah. Next we got Xeno Trunks.
Obviously, it's a great.
Yeah. When you use him, and he literally just seals, your cards for like a bit on entry. And he buffs Xenoverse, he buffs Future, etc.
Alright.
And yeah, that's it.
Great. Yeah. So they're pretty good. The next one we have on the honorable mentions is Zenkai Bardock. His transforming is good. His color red isn't necessarily great because we have the #1 being overpowered and blue, but his abilities are strong. Pretty sure he does a little bit of healing as well. Overall, decent character. Good for a Zenkai, especially as of recently. But yeah, not much to say about him. The next one is Kaioken Zenkai Goku. I'll let Blue talk about him.
Right. So he's pretty basic, right? With his unique, he is incredibly offensive. He is just a crazy powerhouse. Tanking is pretty good. Now, the only downside is that he is a older character, meaning that 90% sure he doesn't have stuff like blast armor, which is really bad. Not having that, and considering he's green, it's kind of necessary to have it. So, and generally speaking, against type neutral or type disadvantage, his health just gets melted. So he's not great right now. But like I said, it's still very usable. Just have to be careful with who you're putting him up against.
What out? I like it. Anyways, the next one we have is Legend Piccolo. His only main saving grace was the fact that he's regen and a legend, but since regen got knocked down a bunch, and is indestructible, okay, I'm getting to that. Anyways, now that regen is done, the only things that are keeping him afloat are his damage / damage tanking because he's a legend, and his indestructible. Those are the only things that are really keeping him up. He's definitely going to go down once we get the new green during part 1 of Anniversary, but right now he's sitting okay. And now the last one we have on our honorable mentions is Fusing Gogeta. He's pretty good, his damage is pretty great, but he is getting power grabbed. He's been out for what, I think 6 or 7 months?
It's been a while.
Yeah, his power is lacking. In fact, the only really way he can survive is after he's fused. Before that, he is not good. Now, let's get into our top 10. Number 10, we have LF Revival Gohan.
Oh man, not him.
Yeah. So, just like Gogeta, he's starting to get power crept pretty damn hard. But the fact that he is a revival that forces a switch, and his main ability draws one of every card in the game, those two things are keeping him standing strong. Now, he is a blue, so just like with the other blue character, Legend Piccolo, once we get another good green, which we will get in a couple weeks, he is definitely off top 10.
Gone.
Yeah, he's barely holding on right now. He had a great run, but now it is time to let him rest. The next character we have is Ultra Kid Buu. I'm gonna let Blue talk about him.
Right. So, similar situation with Piccolo is that Regen's not doing too great right now. I mean, considering he is a older Ultra, with his plat, I feel like he's staying afloat decently, but his main partners, one of them isn't even in the top 10 anymore, and then the other one probably higher up on this list. You'll just have to wait and see. But like I said, not great team. His typing's not horrible because there isn't a ton of great reds out right now. So you don't really want him getting color countered. And he deals nicely into a couple of the more purple units, which like I said we will get into later.
All right, at number 8 we have Ultra Super Saiyan 4 Goku. Now, just like Gohan and Gogeta, power creep is hitting him like a truck. He isn't doing enough damage, and he isn't tanking for long. If you don't have him with a GT member, he won't have endurance either. That really hinders him. But there are a few good things. He's green, and he has an AoE green, meaning you can catch people lacking, and he does better against characters like Rose Goku Black, which we will definitely talk about him later, and any other blues in the meta. Anyways, next we have Ultra Buuhan. I'm gonna let Blue talk about him.
Yeah, so he's the other part of the Regen trio that was running around for a bit. It was Ultra Buuhan, Ultra Kid Buu, Ultra Piccolo. They all work together. They all kind of like cover for each other in a sense. And yeah, but with how many blues are out right now, he is definitely getting color countered, but in general, with his green getting those 3 counters. Sorry, I don't know why I blanked on that one. But his three counters are really good, and definitely more of a brain dead unit, but still not great, not horrible, runnable though.
It's good. That was good. The next one we have is LF Super Saiyan 4 Goku. He's decently powerful right now, but his main gimmick that everyone likes to use him for, well, technically 2. 1, he makes Ultra Super Saiyan 4 Goku better, as well as his cover changes are teleportations. So if you're about to get into a combo or you're in a combo, you can swap to him, and then he teleports both himself and the other character out of the way, so they don't get with a combo. This is incredibly powerful for a character. And of course, his new unique gave him a lot more power, so he can keep up with most of these characters. Better than even some Legends and Ultras, which is kind of crazy for a unique. Speaking of which, the next character we got up is Revival Nappa Vegeta. He hits like a truck, especially his blue card. His revival is great. Having a revival in this meta, amazing.
I feel like a truck is like a severe understatement. Like, he genuinely hits so hard. It doesn't even matter if you're type neutral, you're type effective, or you're at like disadvantage. He just he just like plows through any character that they kind of like throw at him, which is insane.
Yeah. All right. So the next 4 are going to be probably the definitive top 4, and probably the only ones to survive the next 2 parts of Anniversary. At number 4, we have Legend Super Vegito. I'll let Blue talk about him.
Right. So, you know, ever since his release back in, what was it, like February, March? Yeah, he's just been insane. Like, he will just destroy, similar to Nappa Vegeta, but on a much higher scale. He will just do anything, and especially with his like legend actions, he's crazy. With his endurance, you know, you can throw him at rushes. He's just insane damage, pretty good tanking, works on a ton of teams, specifically Saiyan, which, you know, has been a huge issue for a while. And additionally, he worked with previous characters such as Buhan and Kid Buu, where there for that bit of time there was that trio with Super Vegito, Buhan, and Kid Buu, just, you know, working together to kind of cause mayhem in the meta. Personally, I think he'll still be good for a while, and yeah, definitely a great unit to have on your team.
Well said. All right, so the top 3. A lot of people kind of interchange these guys. I mean, top 1 is always definitive, but these next 2 are sort of interchangeable. The way we're gonna put them, I say we keep them here, but if you interchange them, that's honestly fine. At number 3, we have Legend Bardock. He is a masterclass tanking. His endurance, his color is great because he gets protected by blue units, which we'll talk about a really strong one in a minute. His defenses are awesome. He can deal damage back to people really well. Of course, not a lot, but it's really good, especially for a defensive-based unit. I hadn't seen one this good in a really long time. He does even better than some revival units, and they're revival units. They're supposed to tank. Overall, great character. I liked him a lot. I thought a lot of people did as well. First, people thought he was horrible, and then everyone started realizing, oh wait, this dude's top 3 material. But yeah. The next one we have Ultra Sword of Hope Trunks, or also known as Ultra Spirit Sword Trunks. Him being green, which counters blue, which, yet again, we're going to talk about in a minute, that already puts him above most characters. However, he can do a semi-transformation into an attack with his secondary gauge. He's really strong. I've seen him do incredible work. He has a great green card. He has a great ultimate. His Spirit Sword attack, which is of course his gauge, that does absurd damage. That's pretty much just like an extra ultimate, if not stronger. And yeah, he's really great. He can decently tank well, but his main thing you do is just dish out damage. And now, number 1 spot, which I don't think anyone could have guessed, Legend Jose Xenoverse Ultra Super Villain Goku Black. I'll let Red talk about him.
Yeah, Goku Black is really OP, and he is really good in multiple teams, like God Key, Future, Weapon Wielders as well.
Same.
Xenoverse too. Powerful opponents, and yeah. Let's see, for Xenoverse, he's pretty good. It's a viable team, but you gotta get, like, you know, high stars for that.
To an extent.
Future is good because, you know, Ultra Trunks, which is top 2, and Future Gohan. Future Gohan's really good because second life. And honestly, for powerful opponents, there's like a lot of different units to use, like Nappa and you know, Kid Buu, Super Buu. Honestly, I did see that there's one good team, which is Ultra Kid Buu and Ultra Super Buu, which is considered the Superman team, from what I heard. And yeah, even with the Nappa and Kid Buu, it's pretty good. Honestly, yeah. Powerful opponents is really, really good.
I think anyone in the top 5 is like an insanely good anchor for any team.
Also, one thing that I wanted to add is I feel like some people could make an argument for Super Vegito possibly being 3 or 2, but
Yeah, like Trunks, Bardock, and Vegito, they can be interchangeable.
Definitely interchangeable.
But like overall, I think like
For Black,
because
there's
of their
also a
teams,
good team for
They
like
all
green
love
cards.
them. They all.
Nappa and Kid Buu, there's a lot of green cards to Goku Black.
Oh yeah, that's yeah.
Yeah, and Goku Black can heal from green cards. Like, holy shit. He heals a lot.
100%.
Yeah, he does a
Green
lot of
cards.
healing. He can draw 3 ultimates. His color is blue. He's like an all-in-one unit, which the design philosophy was supposed to be against what he is. So not only did he beat the odds, he beat the odds as a legend and a collab unit, that's just like an applause right there.
Literally.
But yeah, he's super great. He's definitely going to survive at least the first 2 parts of Anniversary. I doubt the whole thing, and I definitely doubt the after party. By then, he'll have fallen off a bit, but he'll still probably be in top 10 until, I'm guessing, September or October when the new anime comes out. He'll still be decent because he'll be God Key, but overall, I think he won't stay up forever.
No,
Anyways.
but really, it's just powerful opponents really carrying him a lot because of Nappa.
Not really. Like, he's the one who does the carrying for Saiyan, God Key, and powerful opponent, and Future. Well, I guess Trunks also is carrying.
And that
Future.
weapon wielder too. Well,
Yeah,
I
and
don't know.
weapon wielder tag. What other characters have weapon wielder tag? Not many on the top.
You know,
The
Ultra
top
Strong
two.
and
It's just-
and Kid Goku too, right?
Yeah, Xenoverse Trunks.
The yellow one.
Are you talking about the legend one?
Yeah.
He's
I don't-
purple.
First of all,
Wait,
he's
hold on,
purple.
no.
He is not weapon wielder.
Yellow, dude. Yellow.
And he is not weapon wielder, no.
Yes, he is weapon wielder. I'm looking at it right now. He is
New-
weapon wielder.
The new legend, Super Saiyan 3 Mini Goku.
No. Goku Youth. Yellow.
No one's used him in like a year.
I don't know, but he's
horrible.
You did
No,
say
not
what? Who else is weapon wielders? And I
Right,
did
no.
specify
Oh
him.
my God, I said on the top 10.
Oh,
Okay, you know what?
Oh man.
Oh my gosh. Alright, well, thank you guys so much for watching the video.
Yeah,
This has been super fun to record, really. I think we all liked it.
100%.
And
definitely.
yeah, yet again, thank you guys so much for all the support. We're gonna continue making new videos for you guys. I'm glad that we're building up a community, and thank you guys so much. See you guys later. See ya.
See everyone.
Adios, ladies.